Welcome back to CBS Mornings. In our morning's kickoff, we are gearing up for a weekend of football with a special milestone. This weekend marks the 50th anniversary of the modern-day version of the NFL Today on CBS. CBS Saturday Morning co-host Dana Jacobson looks back at the legacy and ongoing success.
You are looking live.
Since those words were spoken, Sunday football has never been the same.
Dissolve Black up on 2, cue.
September 21st, 1975. The NFL Today became the first live pregame show in television history.
All coming up on the NFL Today.
Black up on VT track.
Effect 91. And you're on CBS.
Half a century later, the show is still going strong. Hosted by a set of football fanatics who consider themselves more like teammates than co-workers.
We'll see you on Sunday.
Former players, analysts Matt Ryan, Nate Burleson, and Hall of Fame coach Bill Cowher, along with host James Brown.
1975. It feels like a lifetime ago.
Right.
At that time, were you guys aware of the NFL Today, watching the NFL Today when it launched for all of us to see?
I do. I remember it vividly. I remember watching a pregame show. I remember sitting there coming on at 12 o'clock.
Cincinnati 30.
I definitely did watch it then.
You did?
Even though basketball was my sport.
Yeah.
Because it was a groundbreaking show then.
The one thing I always remember about the NFL Today, it was just, to me, it was fascinating to see a player,
The Eagles will seek
a broadcaster, and a woman, and what the different viewpoints that they had.
Well, how did you find Mr. Bill Burger the next morning, not at 1 o'clock?
And I'm thinking, okay, isn't that kind of what America is all about?
Super Bowl soon became Super Bowl.
50 years. Can you believe it?
No, I certainly can't. It went by so fast.
Brent Musburger, now 86, was the original host of the NFL Today. The show was the brainchild of CBS Sports executive Robert Wussler.
Boxing, tennis, Boston, Philadelphia.
What did you think about this kind of show and the way that CBS wanted to go about it?
Well, first, when Bob Wussler called, I loved the opportunity. So Bob's idea was to move the entire pregame, halftime, postgame into the CBS studios in New York.
Phyllis talks about Roselle, and we get into the interview.
That was his idea. So he said to me, do you think we can do all of that live? And I said, well, I don't think why not. I mean, really, why couldn't you do it live?
The 1:30 show is a live repeat version of this.
Unique in format and casting at the time, Musburger was joined in studio by former cornerback Irv Cross.
Believes we'll have 16 weekends of football.
And former Miss America Phyllis George.
These are all great, but I'm going to stay with Dallas.
From its onset, the show was rewriting the playbook for sports broadcasting.
We will see you at halftime.
There's a 20-year-old out there right now going, what do you mean stuff wasn't live? What do you mean I had to wait to get a score?
You have to understand, when we first started, there was no ESPN either. If you look back in time historically, that was the time that the National Football League really took flight. Mm-hmm. The marriage between live football and TV, it was special.
And still is today. Like any successful team, the current NFL Today crew is united around a common goal.
Do you feel a responsibility, because of the history of this show, to sort of carry the torch of what this is to broadcasting into the NFL?
100%. This is a tremendous responsibility, and the way it was explained to me a long time ago, the seat that we sit in is prime real estate. So make sure we take care of it.
It's a historic show, but we have to have a sense of honoring that history, but moving into the future in different ways, and we're right at the forefront of it, and I think that's an exciting part.
And it was so much fun to look back with Brent Musburger. I worked with him at ESPN. I got a chance to catch up with him in Vegas. Tomorrow on CBS Saturday Morning, more of our conversation, especially the look back. Obviously, Nate, you have different perspective, but I know from being a reporter on that show, wasn't even a regular, but what a moment that was to know that you were a part of the NFL Today.
Yes, and that it still continues to.
Yeah.
When I was watching Phyllis George, because I was such a fan of hers, I kept thinking, boy, I wish she was still alive, because I would love to know what she thinks as she's watching this.
Yeah, I mean, and it was so different. You think about that makeup and how diverse it was.
Yes.
And we're so used to seeing that now.
Yeah.
It wasn't then, and they just did it, and it worked.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
They were so good. Some of the best broadcasters of all time have been sports broadcasters.
Yeah.
And been through the NFL today.
Yeah.
And the legacy continues with you.
And no matter how much it has evolved, we still tip our hat to yesteryear.
That's right.
Because they meant so much to what we are here at CBS.